Cancer, something may work better if you separate the two, right? So you don't have to combine everything, or everything doesn't have to be seamless, whatever that means to you. It's also kind of like, okay, well, you don't need to have all your friends around. You can do two separate friend groups, or you don't have to do everything. Even if this is like a business, right? Let's say you want to do some type of content creation, and it's like, instead of you trying to build off of your personal platform because you feel like you already have a following or whatever, you may need to separate your personal and your business, or there may be just something that you need to separate the two from. Okay. It seems like you're no longer wanting to be intertwined with any kind of drama. You don't want to create any problems. You don't want to deal with somebody who's a drama queen, drama king, or who overreacts when it comes to situations. You hate people that create drama and then try to run away from it. You could be thinking about going on a trip or just doing something only for yourself, right? So it's like, oh, I just really need a moment to myself to just do something, an adventure or whatever, vacation. So that way you can focus on yourself. You may decide to take your child with you. Maybe they're gonna confess something and or reveal the truth, or you're gonna see something about them, and it's like, okay, well, yeah, I need to illuminate something when it comes to something that you feel like it's just not going well when it comes to them. It's like, yeah, you can come with me, or yeah, I just wanna bring you along. Also, if you are going to like a vacation with somebody, that may illuminate the truth about how somebody is super negative. And maybe at one point in time, you thought somebody was very independent and free from some type of issue, drama, and they were just actually into you. And you're gonna realize that they're not. They could actually be very much immature. There could be someone who's single and they have a child or maybe multiple children. They're not into drama. This person could be focused on themselves right now, but they want a getaway. They want someone that's going to see their other sides to them. They want to dibble and dabble, like just not in the dad side of them, not just the mom side of them. They want to be able to appease themselves. They have a hunger for pleasure right now, but they may feel like a situation with you could be risky because they don't want to have more children right now, or they may feel like you are too quick to have unprotected sex. I don't know. For some reason, they just feel like it would be an unsafe decision with you. Okay. Yeah, and it's like, this is not a roller coaster ride that I actually want to get on. This is not something that I feel like is going to be worth the ups and downs. There could be some type of pettiness. There could be some type of rumors. There could be some type of issue. And it's like, you know what? I'm just going to pay attention to the signs that I feel like I see. Because when I didn't see it in the past, I ended up going through a pursuit where I had to end up running away from it. I ended up going through a situation where I had to fight for my justice and balance. I either had to go to court or whatever the case may be. And they could feel like they can just see, yeah, I'm just going to go a different route this time. Okay. So that's why somebody's not interested. What else we got for Cancer? Okay, so you may have to face your fears. You may have to do something alone. If you have to get through the emotions of doing something alone and crying, go ahead and do something. Something about nails could be important. Somebody's a stiletto girly as well, or maybe you're going to school for a nail tech or cosmetology, or maybe you want to do some type of costume design, something on, like, I don't know. It's even given like drawing, like cartoons, anime kind of things. I don't know. Somebody could be really good at like Halloween makeup. Also, some type of past hurt, something that you've gotten over that you had to deal with. It could have you thinking that the way people see you is distorted, but it's not. Like, you think people look at you a certain way and just see everything that you've been through, or see everything that you feel like you did wrong, and they don't. Okay? So don't hold yourself to some type of narrative of your past. You need to go ahead and end it. Somebody, my condolences if you lose someone. But honestly, I'm not saying that this is not a person, but it's also giving a pet. Because I'm thinking of crematory. So it's like you cremate your dog or you cremate your animal. I don't know if something happens and there's an accident, or it's just like, you know what, we just got to let this go. There could be some type of sculpture or some type of something that breaks. If this is not a dog, this could be, not a dog. If this is not a pet or something that you lose, this could be just something that breaks. This could even be in somebody else's house. I don't know if you're in someone else's house and something breaks and you're like, oh, this is going to be something else that they're going to try to come at me for. You could be the child, or it could be a sculpture or something that they just got. You could have a child. So it's like you live with your parents or your grandparents, or you live with your parent and you have a child. Maybe the child breaks something somehow, some way. But I feel like you don't even need to pop their hand. Just kind of give them a chance. Let them off the hook for whatever reason. Because they may be going through something either mentally or emotionally, okay? So kind of let that go if you can. All right, what else we got for Cancer? There could be an earth sign around you. This person could be having a new opportunity. This definitely could be an earth sign feminine. There could be a new opportunity presented to them when it comes to work. If this is not an opportunity, this is a job, a car, something tangible. Maybe they're going to take it and still get back to work because they feel like, you know, they're still in some type of competition or they still have a goal to reach. But at the same time, they also feel like there's someone that's been working to fight with them. This could be you or someone else. It could be a water sign feminine. Just someone who's overly emotional and don't know how to contain it. And they feel like, no, this will be a challenge. Maybe, I don't know if you're presenting them with the opportunity to work with you. Or it's like, okay, well, I want to take the opportunity to master what you're doing so that way I can compete with my mom. I don't know if you're trying to compete with your mom or you're trying to compete with somebody that you feel like is not doing what they're supposed to be, or another water sign. But there's going to be some type of guard up because somebody's trying to recover financially, or they're trying to hold on to something, and they feel like in order to do so, they have to trust themselves, or they have to continue to be who they are throughout any type of confusion. It's like they got one last like drive, one last like spark left, and they trying to make sure they use it on the best decision, right? So it's like, damn, I only got one more thing left to me when it comes to relationships. So I'm trying to make sure I make the right choice. So I only have one spark left when it comes to open up a new business or trying something new. So, you know, I'm gonna make sure that this is something that I really feel like I can make work. All right, final answer. Yes or no for Cancer? No. But I feel like at the point that you decide to release this, you will be able to have some type of stability. You will have some type of discipline and or protection. All right, you just have to walk away from the emotions of it. You have to see the bigger picture. You also may need to release some type of like discipline, and like, because again, there's somebody around you that's emotionally detached at the moment. And the way that they move like they're emotionally detached. So in order for you to kind of get reins back on this person, this friend, somebody in your community, somebody that you're supposed to support, you may have to pull back.